Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our night's WCTV basketball game of the week here at Summit High School. Paul Breece and Clarke Oldham along here at the action as the Patriots come across town to take on the Summit Lady Spartans in a girls' game. Tale of two teams, Clarke.
Yeah, tell two teams coming in different, coming with Paige coming in, winning 6 games in a row. And there goes Paige strong to the hole originally. And then Summit was 1-5 coming in the last 6. So two very different teams with confidence.
So Summit, 10-10 overall, 2-7 in the district. Trying to hold home court right here against a very, very good Paige team.
They are a very good team. And they're, they say they're third in the district, but all 3 top teams are 8-1 right now. So it's not really that they're third. They're really tied for first.
So Paige, Nolensville, and Brentwood, I believe, is the
correct
Clarke's referencing, and
Yep.
I think they may have all split with each other. Actually,
I think you're right. So I'm not sure how Paige is third, but they
yeah,
that's where they are.
a coin flip, 3-headed coin flip. So here we go. Paige obviously going to really amp up the pressure defensively and try to maybe build a lead here. But
Nice,
you know who's not going to
nice,
take care?
Garcia coming in.
That's going to be. Is that Trinity
That's
Garcia?
Trinity Garcia, yeah, it was a great little drive to the hole.
So Garcia going to answer. We're tied at 2.
That aggressive defense from Paige is great when it works, but also when it doesn't, it leaves a lot of holes. Garcia just took advantage of it.
Oh. So quite a crossover there by Payne. So Summit in the zone here, which probably slows things down a little bit. And there's a high arcing 3, but wow.
Foul.
That's 0 right there. Bushman.
Maisie Bushman, yeah. Didn't look like much of a foul, but
No.
called it.
So there's Donald George, the head coach at Summit High School, and we talked about the 10-10 start, 2-7 in the district. They're just, sometimes in Williamson County you play teams and it's like playing SEC football.
Yeah. Or now SEC basketball.
Absolutely, it's just a test every time. And
there's no easy win.
And so 1 out of 3 right there.
Correct.
So here we go is Ramsey takes the ball down. She's 0. Summit in white. Keep your eye on number 10 right there. Bridget Ali.
Paige likes to have that high pressure.
Wow, they are really the defense is really extending Summit's offense. There's a long 3 and a rebound right there by Fox.
She's sort of the leader on this team.
Wow, I was going to say she's just taking it to.
Yeah. She's very aggressive, very athletic.
So Fox goes coast to coast off the rebound. And that's a nice post move right there.
Just didn't fall.
By Delata. Check that. Sure. So here we go. Missed shot attempt by Paige. Summit's going to bring the ball back down.
Little man-to-man.
So we're going to run a little set play right there.
Yeah.
And Fox with the tip for Paige. And, you look down into Mars, February, Clarke. Football season is about officially over.
Yeah. January was a long month.
Yes. And here comes a 3 and
excellent
make by Ramsey. So now it is tied.
So Porter's come in off the bench to kind of run the point guard, it looks like.
And that time, Fox tries to take it back.
Yeah. Nice move. Oh, really well done.
So the jump ball right there, and that's Coach Randy Kaufman is been through a lot of wars in girls basketball around the state of Tennessee, and Paige lucky to have someone like him leading the way for the Patriots. That's a good job right there by Porter to get over that screen. But, man, I talk about
right
on fire is Ramsey.
2 in a row. She's not afraid to shoot it. That was a little bit of contested shot, too. Wasn't like she had a wide open look at it.
So now it looks like Summit has gone 1-3-1, changing the zone. Kind of dropped back to 2-3 right there after the first pass.
Just dropping out and putting a little pressure on the ball.
Wow, you got to close that up.
It's a good drive.
Yeah, it's a good drive by Hotman.
Yeah.
The sophomore. Well, there's another missed opportunity right there for Paige. Just can't convert some free throws right here.
There we go.
And the second attempt by Hotman. And is also missed. And there is Ramsey. So foul on Malcolm right there. It's going to give Paige the ball back.
We got a little under 4 minutes, and there's already 4 fouls.
Yep.
That could come into play later on in the game.
Well, again, the new rule is 5 gets you into the 2-shot bonus now. You don't have to wait for 7.
Yep.
And a travel.
Quick.
And a turnover. This is sometimes a game like this on paper is not supposed to really happen. And you look up and you're down by 3 with 3 minutes here remaining in the first quarter, and the momentum is swinging toward the home team of Summit.
We saw that last time we were together, Paul, with the Ravenwood
That's exactly
right. game. On paper, it didn't look like it'd be much of a game, but Ravenwood won that game and was the better team that night. And that is the 5th foul on the Spartans.
So an offensive foul right there. Yeah, it's 5-0 on fouls, and I think six. So we're shooting free throws, which lo and behold, I don't know. You would think a team like Paige, that, that's 19-4,
yeah,
would be a better free throw shooting team. So far an off night from the charity stripe. Not so charity.
I think they've also hit just 1 so far, and so we'll see if they change it around.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
we spoke it into existence.
Yeah.
So we got a timeout, it looks
Timeout,
like.
yeah.
So it looks like Summit is going to call a 30-second timeout.
They got to figure out these fouls.
Yeah,
they cannot continue. I mean, they're not going to have – I'm not sure if they subbed yet. They might have, but they're not going to be able to continue this game fouling like that.
Well, when you have a team already kind of, trying to find answers and you're helping a team that is basically the number 1 team in your region, and you're giving them free throws early on with 3 minutes left, you may have to adjust. Now, here's the problem for Coach George. He's already tried to go zone the whole game, and for some reason they keep fouling.
Well, they've had, I believe, 1 or 2 offensive fouls, and you can't have that if you're going to be playing that defense the way they've been doing.
And Paige off again.
Yeah, they've wasted a lot of points at the line.
Coach Kaufman's probably charting that, having an assistant write that down.
Yeah, I see him writing it
free
down.
throw shooting practice next. And there's a young lady that's really having a pretty good game right now. Is Ramsey 0 right there. Oh, we almost had a little.
Listen, it's a tough place around here.
Spectator.
Got to have a head on a swivel. But here's the thing, though, is Paige is not taking advantage of these fouls, not taking advantage of the play. It's still 8-6 with Spartans winning.
So Summit, if you're seeing the defense right now, really are not, I was just about to say, not really coming out and challenging them. But, and a turnover.
Yeah. Page is doing a very good job of moving the ball around. They're just not doing a very good job of finishing right now. They've got a couple good looks, just not finishing what they're trying to set up.
So Summit trying to extend the lead here. It's a nice hedge right there. And Fox is going to pick up the foul.
It looked right there for a moment they had 4 players on her. That attacking defense that they've got.
And they are really.
They are.
They're trying to live and die by that defensive pressure and get kind of easy buckets right here, and they just can't seem to convert them right now.
Yep.
Another missed
quick shot.
Starting to feel like I'm watching Tennessee versus Kentucky. They just can't get
They
the ball in
just
the
can't
back.
make anything.
And there's somebody.
Nice dish out to Ali. Nice bounce to Summit, having a second chance.
You're going to live and die by the 3?
Absolutely. Good. I thought I was going to say good rebound, but it didn't come down for her. Page is pushing it.
Oh!
Excellent.
Dipsy-do.
Absolutely. Is that number 11? Maya Kabali?
I'll take Kabali.
All right.
What a scoop.
Well, that's a nice behind-the-back dribble.
The floater
just can't convert it, yeah. It's a good drive by Ali, just didn't have the finish.
Oh, yeah.
There's the 6th foul with a minute left.
So 8-8 with a minute left in the first quarter. Paul Breece, Clarke, Oldham here at Summit High School. It's amazing when we first started out with Summit. You know, you drive out here, you couldn't really see what was going on. There was no really street lights out there. It was just a lot of land.
Yeah.
And now,
I
mean, there are apartments, condos, townhomes, houses.
Lots of lights.
Yeah. So there's, I believe, well, I thought she made 2.
She did. She made both.
Okay.
To get him to 9.
All right. So good pressure by Bushman right there. That's a good hedge. Yeah. So here we go. See if she can get Ali to turn. Not going to pick up.
Not going to get it. Oh, got to.
So up ahead. And it's a bad spot for 32.
It's a nice little play just to throw it off her foot. She was kind of trapped. She had no place to go.
What's the old saying? She was in big trouble.
Big trouble. Got 30 seconds left. See if someone can get that last shot in.
Well, if you need a shot, Ramsey's going to give it to you right here with the ball.
Oh,
or she's definitely creating and
boom! Very well done right there. She pulled 2 girls to her, dished it outside.
Hotman for 3. And Summit is going to take the lead and not going
to get it.
Wow.
Oh, well, that's no.
Still got time. 2, 1. Wow. So after 1 quarter of play here at Summit, 11-9, the Summit Lady Spartans with the early lead. As we are here for our WCTV Game of the Week. Thanks for joining us. And I mean, Clarke, we're getting to that final stretch in basketball now that we're the pretenders and the contenders, and you know the good teams have the target on their back now. Once you see a team twice, you kind of have an idea of what to expect. And right, you had told me earlier that Page had beaten the Lady Spartans earlier by what, 20?
70 to 50 by 20 points, yeah. But you don't know. I mean, I didn't see the stats of that game, so you don't know. It could have been that it was a close game until the fourth. You know, with Summit the way they've been tonight, they could have gotten in some foul trouble where some of their starters weren't playing in later games. So I don't know how that game finished out, but you see the final results and you realize Page beat them by 20.
Oh, man.
I was told I'd never be on TV.
Well, you just were, my friend. You just were, my friend.
Oh, wow.
Maybe they could blur you out or something. 70-50 that last game. 120 points combined. We have 20 points after one quarter play. Not a mathematician, but 20 times 4 is 80. So I guess we're not feeling the
same
high-scoring affair that they saw the first go-around. I think, like I said, you watch film, you get to – do some, tape watching, and guess what? You can, and the ball doesn't go in the hoop.
Exactly.
Right?
I was going to say. I mean, Page has not done very well from the stripe. They've not hit a lot of shots, and so they've not to take anything away from Summit because they've played a very good game, especially with this high-pressure defense. They've taken care of the ball overall, but Page is not helping themselves out at all.
Well, Payne, number 22. And
excellent.
Who was that?
Trinity Garcia.
Oh, Garcia.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a great transition.
Another good rebound right there.
A jump ball.
Careful.
And that's going to be Summit's ball right there after the tie-up. Well, it's not from lack of trying by Page. I mean, they are pushing the ball like they want to score 70 points.
I was just about to make that point. I mean, this game has been back and forth, and there have been a lot of, quick down the court trying to get those shots in, but nothing's been falling.
Well, I'm impressed with Page's man-to-man defense, but they are Summit is finding a way to get the ball in the hoop and almost.
That high pick has really been nice. It gives them a chance to really penetrate to the hole and just can't seem to. Again, Coach, they just can't seem to get it to drop.
Oh, and I thought that one was going to
I know. I did the same.
So a nice offensive rebound put back.
That was Hopman. We brought it back.
I mean, Page does a tremendous job putting pressure so far outside of the basket.
Coach George is asking for that.
All right, well, guess what? Coach George got it. That was a foul on Page right there, number 13, and
Samantha Lee.
She
wasn't happy about that.
Didn't agree, and neither did Coach Kaufman. And he's trying to get an explanation. When someone's talking to you and they're putting their hands behind their back, those nonverbal cues.
It means you don't want to have your hands behind your back, but it's best to do it.
All right. Second quarter.
6 left.
And Ramsey right here, she's the one that has enough get up and go to kind of help out with that defensive pressure. That was a good screen.
That was a very good screen. Summit's doing a good job of setting those screens and not giving the refs a chance to kind of see if it's a moving.
Yeah.
It's a nice defense.
Samantha Lee said, watch this.
Very well done all the way.
I tell you what, you're going to call a cheap foul on me. Watch.
Don't upset her.
And Bushman really making things difficult for Ali. And look at that.
Very well done.
That's Kroll, 14, I believe, right? Little 2.
That's a 2, yeah.
Foot on the line.
That was a good kick out by Fox. We're trying to kind of pick up the pace here with the scoring, Coach.
Yep. Well, like I said, the first quarter, Page couldn't find the bottom of the basket, but now things are starting to fall, and they better. You can't let them drive in that deep and not expect something bad to happen.
That's true. But, as of right now, Page hasn't been hitting the free throws, so if you foul him, it's okay. Put him to the line, see what happens. It also seems like Page is a little bit deeper on the bench. They're playing a few more players. And again, you know, when you get into the third and fourth quarter and some of those players start getting tired, it helps to have that bench.
So here comes Lee with the second one. And she's provided a little spark here in this last minute and a half.
And just, you know, in the last minute or so, all of a sudden Paige has got a 2-point lead. A lot of it has to do with this defense. Lee with the drive. Nice, but just didn't fall. Woo.
Wow, it's got to be, oh, it's a double dribble, I believe.
Yeah. They didn't see it, Coach. She had 2 or 3 dribbles above her head, but that's all right.
Good take by Fox. It's going to extend the lead now. Wow. That is a 5.
Coach George is getting a little fired up.
Cabell was doing a tremendous job. I thought it was going to be a 5-second call.
Well, they have no problem with being physical with the player with the ball. Nice little pass. That is very well done.
That's what they're going to have to do.
Yeah.
They really come out and stop that ball screen. That's a bad spot to be in. That's a double dribble.
That was a good call, Coach. She wanted to shoot it, I think, a little too quick, didn't get a hold of it. Garcia had a nice little pass to split the defensive trap there.
So 19-17, just under 4 minutes left till halftime. Paul Breece and Clarke Oldham here at Summit High School. Whoop. Yeah, when you get, here's the problem. When they hedge on that screen, you've got to look for the roller because they're wide open. But the problem is they are getting swamped.
Paige is jumping out on that. Even after that second screen, they set up 2 screens in a row, and Paige jumped out on that second one and just could not let Garcia go anywhere.
Now here comes the
right
trap.
There. It's a quick trap. You got to make that decision. Oh.
So there's a foul by Ramsey.
Tariq Shears coming in for the Summit team and see if she can make a difference. Oh, Lee.
She may have gotten fouled,
I think so.
So 2 shots coming up for Samantha Lee, the senior.
Yeah, she's come off the bench and had a little bit of a spark. She got a couple of rebounds and didn't look for anybody else. She just took it down the court.
Oh.
In and out.
Well, we talked it out of that one right there. Yeah, they're going to have to get rid of it here.
Pick it up there.
So Bushman with the foul away from the ball. Oh, and a great steal by
wonderful, all alone.
That's Payne. A good left hand right there.
Yeah. She seems to be the most aggressive at all. She seems to be the defensive stopper on the ball when they're dribbling around. She's got moves her feet well.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Oh, the ball comes loose. The 3
Coach
for Ramsey.
Kaufman wanted something.
Yeah. I think 22 right there for
Malcolm. Yeah. Had a little push. Underneath the basket.
May not be able to out-jump you, but I'm going to try to find a way.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes they don't see it.
Absolutely. Kind of a fadeaway attempt right there by 15, Warner. There you go.
Somebody's got to be open.
Yeah.
Yep.
So foul on 32, Hopman.
Both teams currently have 4 fouls each, which, as much as Page pressures, they're doing a very good job of not getting those quick little fouls that sometimes you get with that high pressure defense.
So second one is going to be just off. Rebound by Hopman, and Coach Kaufman must say, if you get the rebound, just go.
Absolutely.
And that is an open 3, but
not.
Oh,
good hustle. Oh,
you know that phantom out of bounds call. Sometimes
you just act like it's going to happen. Yeah, no matter what. It's like Page has got all guards, because once they get that rebound, they just take off. They don't even look to give it to an individual. Coach Kaufman really wants that 5-second call. And I understand, because they're pressuring him high.
He's got a case for sure.
Yeah. Even if you just get one of them, you're happy.
I mean,
he's in there looking for it.
His girls are doing exactly what they were coached, and that's just put the pressure on the ball pressure, and you know, unfortunately, sometimes that defensive pressure of the physicality kind of sways the officials to thinking, oh, that's got to be a foul, right?
Absolutely.
But that time it looked like
she got 1 out of the 2.
Payne comes out, and here comes Porter back in. Porter, by the way, just a freshman.
Just a freshman. That's some confidence right there from the coach. Nice little pass. Yeah, Lee with a good move to the basket. Mary Elizabeth Fox. You know, sometimes in life, Coach, you just can't do something.
Well, speaking of,
just the best you
can't do
nice.
that. And here comes Lee again. And a nice transition right there.
Just threw it up. Yeah. I think Ali got her on the way up. So Mia Hopman's going to be going to the line for 2. Obviously, we don't have the numbers, but I like to see what their shooting percentage is from the line. It can't be more than 50%. Probably.
Now it's 52.
52. That's some good math. Down to a minute. Nice drive. Garcia, but no, sorry, Ramsey, but nothing there. Another quick foul. Well, Coach, if you weren't watching the scoreboard, you would think, you know, this is a decently close game. Summit's held their own, and they have. Nothing to take away, but right now, 8 points. You would not think the Page would be up by 8 with the way the shots have not been falling for them. But now, up by 9.
So Fox converts both here with under a minute left. Oh.
Gave the ref no choice on that one.
Yeah. So 47 seconds. Summit, the beneficiary of some questionable calls, have taken advantage of the free throws here. And Ali
looked like it was going to go.
Yeah, long-time starter for Summit, gone through a few head coaches here. And that one's going to drop.
Oh, that's off?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I looked at that one wrong. I thought it was going to be off a page, but it's not. So we got 43 seconds. Page does not seem like the kind of team that's just going to hold it for the last shot. They're going to go after anything that's open.
I don't think so either. I think you're exactly right.
Maybe we might be wrong, Coach.
Well, they better get rid of it.
Lee is not afraid to take it.
One more.
There's the open shot.
That hit the
That's on Page.
so
Foul on Payne.
Going to shoot free throws again.
Yeah. First one was off the rim for Ramsey. See if she can knock down the second.
So
quick transition with 15 seconds
Yeah.
left.
Give it right back. Oh, she's going to turn the corner floater. Probably not what Coach Kaufman's looking for.
But
Still got plenty of
Ali,
time. Yeah.
See if Ali can do something with it. Nice. Did not end up with jump ball.
All right. Page is going to have
Page
one
has got
last
it.
shot.
Summit putting a little pressure, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Not
that's
get it
gonna wrap
off.
it up. So after one half of play, the Page Lady Patriots 28, the Summit Lady Spartans 20. Thank you for joining us, Paul, Breece, Clarke, Oldham. We'll be back for second half action right after this. Gentlemen, to tonight's WCTV basketball game of the week here at Summit High School, where the girls' game is starting the third quarter with Page Lady Patriots leading 28-20. You got a recap, Clarke?
Well, it was a quick-paced game, but nothing was falling for the Page Patriots early on. They had a lot of chances from the free throw line, but couldn't convert. But in the end, that high-pressure defense that Page had really made the difference in the first half. And I think that's what gave them those quick turnovers, get down the court, and gave them an 8-point lead.
Well, and I think also a lot of it, Summit actually started getting to go to the free throw line because that defense is so pressure and. Well, that's actually
it's the same way they started the first half. Yep.
But now with the new rule, you get to 5, you shoot 2, and Summit really got to 5 early in that second quarter. And
well, I think, Coach, that was a good example of in the first 4 or 5 minutes, Summit had a good job of getting to the hole and dishing the ball off to having some easier shots, and then that kind of dried up with that high pressure defense. So what we saw from Ramsey right there is what Summit wants. Beat the high pressure, get to the hole, and kind of make that easy pass for a layup.
so here comes a set play against the zone right here. Let's see what happens.
It's an open shot.
Wow. And another miss. So a nice rebound by Summit right there. And here comes Ramsey who,
Gave it up.
Oh, wow.
Very
no foul?
athletic.
Yeah.
On the floor. Oh.
I think Coach Kaufman was
I'm not sure.
he was not happy that Fox had to step over, and I think maybe she grabbed the shoe going by.
But I'm not sure that was Coach Kaufman. That might have been somebody sitting beside
else. Okay.
Coach Kaufman. But still, the ref had something to say to him.
Uh-oh, and a turnover here. We got a shot right here to cut it to 4. Oh, and a nice scoop by Hotman.
That is not a mistake you see very often from the Page girls.
Tried to set play out of bounds, and well,
Coach,
yep, that's
last time
legal.
I checked.
And that's going to be a turnover over the back.
It's quite legal coming off the top, isn't it?
I've seen many of shots. As long as it doesn't hit the stanchion, you're good to go. So a turnover there by Page. Let's see. That is a
that is a tough place to be when you pick up that dribble, that high away from that's so far away from the basket. There's just nobody you can pass it to.
And Coach George, that double high screen up top really puts a lot of pressure on the ball handler because Page jumps those.
They jump it quick.
Yeah.
But Summit has shown that if they can get around that, they can penetrate and get an easy basket from it. Nice pass.
Yeah.
Really good pass from Fox.
And then you got to turn the corner. And a nice play.
Excellent.
And that
Ramsey again, yeah.
Got it to 21, sure.
I can't remember a three-point shot that's fallen for Page tonight.
It's been a while.
And they are usually a decent shooting three-point team. That's way
my.
out there.
Speaking of
not
threes.
afraid to shoot it.
Oh!
My goodness, Garcia. I believe that's her fourth tonight.
Summit gets and a nice scoop. Who's that, 50? Oh, 32, excuse me. That's Hotman. Oh, and the block by Fox. Not today. So here comes a much interesting.
Quick.
That's a quick whistle for sure.
We didn't see that in the first half.
Oh, man. 5 seconds. There's that 5-second call, Coach.
There it is. They were screaming for it from the Page bench. Quick up the court.
So 32-29, 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
I'll tell you what, Coach Coughlin's got a lot of trust in this freshman running the offense.
So number 10, Jordan Porter, yeah, right there with the ball. And almost trickles in.
Yeah.
For Lee. And Ali's going to take it to the rack and going to get bailed out.
By Lee. That was a good aggressive drive by Ali.
Ali shooting 2 here. Has a chance to close this game within 1.
This is almost a mirror image of what we had in the first, where Summit was doing a good job getting to the hole, making some good shots, and Page not being able to hit anything early on.
This matchup zone is really proven to be a issue for Page as they're having a tough time kind of coming up with something here. See if they can run a set play here. Oh, there's a
way
three.
high
Wow.
shot, goodness. a good rebound by Hopman. Set it back up. Nice under the basket.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Yeah, Bushman right there,
Yeah.
a little reverse. After the missed three, comes back. Going to be stolen by Lee. And here we go. You talked about.
Oh, Coach wanted the call.
Yeah, you talked about anybody could get the ball and go down the floor. We got an example of Lee right there.
She is a power forward / center for this team, and she wanted to take off with that ball. Another good, strong drive by Ali to the basket. Three minutes left. Paige has got 3 fouls. That could come into play in a little bit. First one is good. Cabell and Warner coming in for Paige.
So Ali's going to close it within one possession right here with 3 minutes left in the third.
This is not really a full 2-3, Coach, unless I'm seeing it wrong. It's kind of morphs into a three-point shot. There's maybe that
there
be
we
the first
go.
one. That's good from the freshman right there, Jordan Porter. I think Paige has been looking for that. And a turnover quick. Paige is going to push it up the court and see what happens. Good vision by Porter. We got a timeout from Summit. Kind of reset themselves. So with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left, we've got Paige 39, Summit 33.
Coach Kaufman, you can see the expression on his face.
He is.
He's still coaching even up by 6. Probably not the desired situation that he thought was going to take place tonight. And this could be a good teaching point, right? Don't take anybody for granted. You know, you always got to be ready to play. And I think that, he, you know, on the other hand, Coach George right there is, you know, telling his team, hey, I know we're going to sit, we're outmatched here.
Calm down a little bit, play our game.
Yeah, if you can keep it within 8 or 10 right here going into the fourth quarter, you never know.
Well, in the second quarter, Paige kind of pulled away from him a little bit, and I'm sure that Coach George doesn't want that same thing to happen. This defense steps up and starts kind of getting a few steals.
May have walked there, but
got away with it.
Ali from the hip.
She wanted it. Good
nice
rebound.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Tariq Shear got a good rebound.
Oh, and a nice play. Yep, that's a pretty good call there.
That is a good call. Looks like Paige is going to keep it, though.
There's a nice
really
drive.
Good drive.
And no stopping right there.
Yeah, Avery Payne. A little bit of a lane
man.
that opened
That's okay.
up.
Not in backcourt because all 3 points
Right,
you got to get across.
Exactly, got it across quicker. Somebody's got to be open.
One more to the corner.
She's hit these
no
before.
Way.
Summit bench wanted it. asking for it to go in, just couldn't fall. Good rebound right there from Maya Cabell. Lee with a very pretty pull-up shot. It was very well done.
Uh-oh. Oh. Nice play right there, 32.
Garcia, yeah.
Garcia. And Ali just can't catch and break. But you know what?
She doesn't mind shooting it again.
Yep. Oh, I thought
Short
if she would have stayed
times.
right there, she would have had the ball back.
And again, this is what we saw in the first half is Summit did very well, keeping the game close, even pulled it back within 1 or 2. And then Page's defense and pressure kind of helps them pull away up by 10 with 6 seconds left. Can they get another shot off?
Yeah, they're going to get one off.
2.
Oh, that may have been a
great
foul.
defense, though. I don't know.
Uh-oh, it's going to get
chance.
in.
Oh! Wow, that was
Garcia.
a good chance. I don't know if that was a foul or not, but they definitely didn't call it.
Well, the Page Lady Patriots extended their lead after halftime in the third quarter, 43-33 at the end of the third. Paul Breece and Clarke Oldham here at Summit High School for game 1 here, the ladies' game. And what is turned out to be a more competitive game than I was walking in the door figuring this was going to take place. So we'll see what happens. What do we got for the boys' game coming up? I think it's going to be here we go. We walk in and we think, man, this is going to be a good game, man. Who knows?
I think, who knows? Both those teams look a little bit closer in the rankings. They both come in, kind of in the same position. And so you're like, this could be a nice little battle. Could be kind of to the wire. And all of a sudden, who knows? One team might blow out the other one. We just have to wait and see. But you wouldn't have thought this game would have been as close. And so the next game, we're thinking it's going to be close. But you got to wait to see what happens. Last time the boys played each other, Coach, it was only a 4-point game. Another high-scoring game as well, but we have to wait and see. We still got, it says third period.
Yep, we're definitely in the end here.
So, but it's not, is it?
Fourth
We're in
quarter.
the fourth. Just want to make sure I didn't miss something.
It's a good pass.
That was a
now
good,
let's see if Ali can
hit
drain
it.
one here.
She's been short the last 3.
That's a nice save right there.
Yeah.
Well, Hopman. And Fox, she's got a quick first step.
She does, and
Yeah.
she is, yes.
Being left-handed like that and go from the right side, it's like she has done it multiple times.
She has a little bit of an advantage with that left hand. And she wasn't in there for a whole lot of the third,
No, that's
and
right.
so she should have lots and lots of energy.
Yeah.
Come out and do some high-pressure defense.
So up by 13 here with 7 minutes left in the game. Now
That's
Paige,
a good look.
Yeah, Paige has really amped up the. And here comes Ramsey for 3. The shots that were going in the first quarter kind of settled in, and if it becomes a track meet.
Good pass.
Oh.
Very well done.
Yeah, and that's Bushman going to trickle that in over the front of the iron.
It's like we talked about too, is you got 2 different teams with Paige has got looks like 10, 11, 12 girls that are playing. And Summit looks like they've got about 6 or 7 that are getting some playing time. So these legs could be getting tired towards the end of the fourth. First of 2 by Mia Hopman. So with 6:54 left, we got a timeout. Page up 49-33, starting to kind of pull away from the Summit Spartans, but we'll see what happens with Summit. Coach George is very calm, talking to him, sure he's got a plan to kind of bring them back into this game. While Coach Kaufman is just probably preaching the same thing, high pressure, lots of turnovers, quick baskets on the other end. Well, Hopman hit both of those free throws, up by 17.
Really extending now with that 1-3-1 zone up top with Fox. And the pressure is starting to mount for
Yep, there it is.
Summit. See if she gets it back. No, lefty.
Yeah, that's easy on the left side.
Yeah, Fox.
That's just some quick hands from Paige.
And look, they're starting to really push the pressure even further down. And that's a bad spot to be in. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
I got bailed out by that a little bit with that foul.
Oh, nice.
That is no quit right there.
3 ball.
Ramsey is not one to have any kind of less injury. I mean, less energy. Good play from Paige, but nobody's paying attention. Mia Hopman made a nice play, but everybody's already running back. Once again, that's Lee who gets the ball and has no problem going down the court all the way on her own.
Wow. So once was a 8-point game at half, a 10-point game at the start of the or at the end of the third has now become a 21-point lead with 5 minutes. I mean, still a lot of time left, right? So this 21 could even extend even further. And if you look in the morning, and if you're didn't come to this game or watch the stream, you wake up and you look at it, it's like 70-40 or something like that. You're gonna be like, oh, they killed him.
You don't realize that Summit had it within 1 or 2 with a couple minutes left in the third, and then all of a sudden Paige, they have scored in bunches tonight with no real answer from Summit at certain times. But again, Paige is a very, very athletic team, very good on the defensive side.
Well, let's see if Ali finally gets one. She's, again, short. And the ball is nowhere to be found.
Good little pump
that's
fake.
A nice one by Ramsey.
Yeah.
Get around the corner there. That was just a bad situation for Payne. See if Fox can. I thought she was going to attack the rim again.
She looked like she wanted to.
Well, that may be 3 seconds under there. She's been.
And 5.
Oh, Lee has been under the basket quite a bit in that lane, so.
Coach Kaufman looks like he's got his plan. He's sticking to it to the very end because even being up by 19, they're not slowing down. They're not just moving the ball around, kind of wasting time. They're running what they want to run.
And
that looked like it was in.
I don't think that's a foul either because
I think
you got to give the defense a chance to attempt to get the ball.
Well, I thought Fox got there first.
I think she was.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not sure what she's supposed to do about that. I think she's asking the same question.
Oh, now that one is
that's a foul. There's no question about that one. That's 2 quick ones on her.
Well, that's a bad spot to be in. Good for Elsie to
she
get out of there.
She got out. That was well done.
That's in.
Nice. All right.
Ava Kroll. And a travel.
Very well done by Ramsey to keep that ball alive. Dish it out. There's no quit in this Lady Spartans team.
Well, here comes Porter back.
Oh, it's not. Wasn't quite ready for it.
Yeah.
And you know where Lee's going with this. She is never afraid to take it to the basket.
Oh. She
almost ran it.
Wow, good high-low right there.
Good little soft touch from Lee.
Good set play right there by Coach Kaufman. And that's going to be a tough catch right there by Ramsey.
You know, that's what makes Page really difficult to play against because they can get up and down the court with the quick turnovers, but if they have to set up the offense, they run it very efficiently. So it's hard to play against them. They're not one-dimensional.
Oh. Yep.
It's not a bad foul being aggressive.
Well, that's 5. Because we got our first.
That was 5 on a.
I thought that's what they said, or unless they said timeout. Oh.
Usually we can look towards the scoreboard and kind of help us out with fouls and points, and we're not getting that right now, so it's hard to give any of those stats. Either the defense has gotten a little bit better or the refs aren't calling as many fouls. Because we haven't hit 5 since the first.
Here we go. We got to swing it.
That's a good walk. Just too quick.
So an 18-point lead by Page. Still not a perfect game by any stretch of the imagination by Page to be up by 18. Careless turnovers, a lot of easy missed opportunities, free throws.
Yeah.
So it's a 3.
That's a good shot right there.
That's Kroll again.
Ava
She's
Kroll.
having a pretty good game. And here comes a first look pressure.
I like
it.
Change of plans. They kind of threw him off a little bit. Got the timeout. They were not expecting that.
They were not expecting that at all.
It's a good call from Coach George. The Summit trying to get a quick turnover.
So 56-41 here with 2:30 remaining in the contest. Paul Breece and Clarke Oldham here at Summit High School as the league-leading Lady Patriots in command, but you know what?
I think
feel
Coach
they're in
Kaufman will
command.
be happy with the win.
Yeah, I think anytime you're on the road and you're in conference play and you can get out of here with a win,
Yeah.
100%.
And again, like you said, if somebody's just turning this game on and they see that they're up by, 15, it looks like an easy win. It has not been an easy win by any means because Summit has really made it difficult and been very close at certain times to taking the lead since the first. Oh, that's a double.
Yeah,
right
it was
there,
100%. Good call,
She wouldn't have had that quick pass.
Yeah, that girl, Ramsey
jumped it and kind of threw her off a little bit.
So here comes Rachel Bell, number 4, coming in for Bushman. Yeah.
Ali, again,
one of these
great rebound. Great rebound right there by Sam Malcolm. Took it right back up. Here's your pressure again, Coach.
Here comes the freshman Porter. Well, that's a sign of a good team right there.
Absolutely.
Just pull it back out and let's reset. Here comes a little pressure by Porter.
She handled it well.
Yeah.
Somebody's open. Lee has been, it's not what you wanted right there, but it's good hustle. The clock right now is not the Lady Spartans' friend. It's kind of
it's
too quick.
Dwindling fast.
Dwindling, very good word.
The next foul is going to be a 2-shot bonus, so you definitely don't want to.
That's it.
All right.
It's like you talked it into being.
And that's Malcolm's back-to-back fouls right there.
That's 5.
Here comes a sub of Gracie Duda.
I'm not sure we have seen Gracie Duda. We might have earlier.
So, Scher and Malcolm, I believe you talked about, have fouled out.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens right here with 1:30 if Paige.
Good rebound by Lee.
Wow.
Let's see what they do, Coach. See, they just pulled it back and kind of
lead.
Good ball handling right there.
The senior, and she's going to go to work and comes up a bit short. Guess who? Oh. Hotman almost had it. And here comes the Lady Spartans, Ali.
One more time.
One time.
Still a little short. That's all right. I like she doesn't hesitate, though.
Wow, Porter. Good job handling.
Very well done by the freshman. There's no pulling it back and just waiting for the clock to run out from Paige.
No. Not at all. They're still playing basketball.
Yeah. It's good to see, though.
Yeah.
It's what you want the fans to be able to see is that.
Oops, I think she may have gotten
yeah,
hit
she
right
might have
there.
got hit by that. Might have been a little tired of a shot there, but she's had a really, really good game, Garcia. She kept the Lady Spartans in it for a long time.
Well, this is going to – Summit still fighting.
Yep.
And that's going to be Summit ball here, the jump ball with 17.8 seconds left.
I'll tell you what, it is just looking at Lee there a second ago. When you've got a 5'10 girl who's a post player that really has the ability to bring the ball up the court like she does, it gives you an advantage that some other teams just don't have.
And Ali, I was going to say, if that's the one that went
That's went in. There it is, Coach.
All right, so your final score here at Summit High School, the Lady Patriots 59 and the Summit Lady Spartans 43 for Paul Breece and Clarke Oldham. Thanks for joining us. If you want to stick around for the boys game, we'll be back right after this.